Thank you so much. You ladies look amazing. I'm Nompilo Gumede. She's introduced me. And I'm so happy to be here. And it was lovely to hear from all of you. You're looking beautiful. And it's our month. And I'd like you to actually look at the lady next to you and say these words. Dear woman.
Dear woman.
In case nobody told you.
In case nobody told you.
You are beautiful.
You are beautiful.
You are loved.
You are loved.
You are needed.
You are needed.
You are strong.
You are strong.
You are enough.
You are enough.
You are not a victim.
You are not a victim.
No matter what you've been through,
No matter what you've been through,
you are still here.
You are still here.
You may have been challenged,
You have been challenged,
hurt,
hurt,
betrayed,
betrayed,
beaten,
beaten,
discouraged,
discouraged,
but nothing has defeated you.
but nothing has defeated you.
You are still here.
You are still here.
You may have been delayed,
You may be delayed,
but you're not
but
denied.
you are not denied.
You are not a victim.
You are not a victim.
You are a victor.
Victor.
I'm hearing someone say, no need to cry. I think we must learn this thing to affirm ourselves every time. It's important. You go to a mirror and you remind yourself of who you are and what you can do. And sometimes even go back to what you have done in the past. Because it's important. We've been through a lot as women. And I'm so happy that now we have spaces like this where we can actually share our experiences and what we've been through and grow from this. So I'm here to just share with you. They gave me a topic, but financial confidence. And I'm like, how does one become financially confident? And then I thought, what is the opposite of being confident? It's when you are fearful. And in spaces of money, we grew up in backgrounds where we were told that it's hard to make money. So that's why we are actually scared of even making money. I'm actually coming from a point where I was even scared to charge my clients. I would be thinking, I've got 15 years experience in corporate and I know accounting like the back of my hand, but who am I to charge so much money? We question ourselves as women, and sometimes we think we need to have degrees, masters, and PhDs. No, we don't need that. We just need to believe in ourselves that we're doing something and we're doing it great. I just want to share a story. 2 weeks ago, a corporate company, asked me to speak. And I was like, they have 450 employees. Where am I even going to start? And because I'm a woman that believes in prayer, I had to go back to God and say, you gave me this ability to speak, and I believe that I can speak into other women's lives and they're going to change. And I came up with a figure. It was so scary. And I gave it to them. The next day they paid me. Wow. 10 days before I was like, what's happening? I think God is in the business of making us better people, but I don't think we are aligned with God as yet. We must see ourselves as God sees us. Because, one of my favorite scriptures says, no eye has seen, no ear has heard. Oh, it's not even in our mind. There's so much in us, but it's just that we are scared. So for us not to be scared, I believe that we must come into spaces like this, where you're going to meet people like Coach Mashud who are going to tell you, no, Nompilo, you have to build them that much. So in those spaces, then you get your confidence. And we grew up being told that money is the root of all evil. And then we ask ourselves, why should we want this money that is the root of all evil? But actually it says that love of money is the root of all evil. So we are a generation where we're coming out of the shell because now we have to start talking about this money that we need, but now we are scared to make as well. But I believe that if we come together as the ladies and teach one another on how to make this money confidently, and because you add value, if we don't believe in the value, then we're not going to have the money. So we need healing. I know Coach Mashudu deals with healing on and stuff like that. So we need healing when it comes to money. One of my favorite quotes says that our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
Yeah.
We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, amazing, to be everything that Utembega is, but who am I not to be? I am a child of God. And me sitting at the top doesn't make me, I think we're all supposed to be there. We're all supposed to feel ourselves. We're all supposed to be full of ourselves. And sometimes people interpret that as a bad thing, but it's actually a good thing. And now, ladies, it's our time to shine as women. It's our season to excel and be on top of things. I would just like to share with you practical advice to develop confidence in managing finances. Number one, you cannot be jack of all trades. You cannot be good in everything that you do. So that's why you need a qualified accountant or a tax practitioner to help you with your things. Because not all of us did an accounting degree. So at reasonable prices, I'm actually glad that there's a lady that called me in January in our midst. She was like, Nompilo, I registered a business, but I have not even done anything. I'm scared that SARS is gonna put me in jail. And to cut a long story short, today this lady knows how much she's making in her business. She's confident with what's happening in her business. She knows. When I ask her revenue today, she knows. She's compliant with SARS, she's compliant with CIPC, she's compliant with all the bodies that are supposed to be out there. So let us not be scared to actually ask for help from the professionals, because we cannot do it all. If we try to do it all, we're gonna make mistakes in other things. But if you delegate something to someone that does it well, then you're gonna make it work. Number two, constantly track your business expenses. Small expenses we should keep records of expenses regardless of their value, because SARS provides deductions for a range of business expenses such as entertainment, traveling, gifts for clients, and common office expenses, amongst others. You know, some things we think we should not be claiming, but we actually can claim. Like if you go out with your clients and actually buy some drinks and stuff, that's a business expense because you are discussing business and you're supposed to claim. But because it's you are thinking, no, SARS is gonna, I'm gonna be in trouble. It has a name for itself. But if you sit down with a professional, then you will know those things, Another thing that I always tell my clients, if they actually meet me for the first time, I always advise people, pay yourself from your company. Let yourself and your business be separate entities. Have your business bank account, have your personal bank account. Even if you pay yourself 5,000, at least on 5,000 you don't even have to pay tax. So you just pay yourself so that you keep your business and yourself separate. And then life becomes simpler then. Then when you're using the business money, then you use the business card. And then when you're using your personal, then it's your personal. Just so that you save yourself a whole lot of pain in the end as a business person. And you must check if your business meets the small business corporate requirements, where you can take advantage of progressive tax tables as opposed to the standard tax rate of 28% and 27%. So when you go deeper and get a professional to speak with you, which is not a very costly thing, you can actually get to know more things than you know, than things that you wouldn't have known if you didn't sit down with a professional. Another thing that also is need for us as black people, there's black tax. So we need to get together with such and talk about such topics, because you'll find that my doctor here is doing well, and I'm thinking I should be the same as her, but the backgrounds are actually not the same. So you should not try and be like someone else, even if you're getting paid the same amount of money. No lifestyles can be the same. And don't rush to live in a neighborhood that you're not affording to live in as yet. Be authentic with your journey. You know, the nice thing or the sad thing about this money business is that you buy a nice car, your friends will congratulate you today, like, wow, but next week they'll forget. And when you won't be able to sleep at night because you have this stress, the burden on your shoulders that, how am I have to pay the 10,000 rands to BMW. That had you just bought your Polo and just be happy, when you afford the BM, it will be okay, guys. So let us not rush and want to live a lifestyle that is beyond our means, just to show who's you corporate, go boss lady, Mrs. Billionaire. You will get to that level, but if it's not time, don't rush it. There's no point in getting into debt just because you want to prove a point to people that actually don't even really care about you, to be honest. And then sometimes as black women in particular, I don't know in white Lydia if you also suffer with this, lack of financial boundaries. Our families, they want us to keep giving, and we allow them. You know, I sit down with ladies that say, you know, Nompilo, I cannot afford this because my family just takes all my salary. I'm like, why are you allowing them? You're supposed to have boundaries and say, no, I cannot go beyond this. You know, I can go as far as this. Because if you allow them to take things from you, you find that they use your money for luxuries when you don't even have the basic, just because you don't have boundaries. Boundaries are very important in every area of our lives, in friendships, in relationships, even financially. You must have boundaries that I can do so much and I can get from here to there, but I cannot go that side. Don't allow people to go over your budget. For your kids to know how much you're getting paid, and they'll tell you, what did you do with this? No, it's your money. You work so hard for it. It's your money. Your family, yes, they raised you up. It's nice, but set an amount per month that you're going to give them this much and not more than that. Because as women, sometimes we struggle with those boundaries. And, oh yes, I think I've mentioned this before. There's nothing wrong with where you are as a woman. You just need to be comfortable with where you are. You're not competing with anyone. This journey is just yours. It's not for everyone. And as long as you are able to sleep at night, that's perfect. Okay, then I want to get into another segment that I feel is very important. It's actually another same lady that had problems in January. Now she's teaching me something else. The importance of networking and collaborating. So this lady came to me and she's like, Nompilo, I need someone to help me with my sales. And then I recommended someone to her. The feedback she gave me, I was like, wow, it's so important to be each other's keeper. If you know a sister, refer that business. The sister will make money, but you'll also get that, because if we keep referring one another, then we're making more business, then money is flowing, then we are confident. We can walk up, with the chest up and stomach tucked in, and we are confident. I'm strong because of the tribe that I have of 500 women who are members of Women in Business. I walk tall because if they talk about me, you think it's this big, amazing person, but it's me. But it's because of the investment that I've put in their lives and in their businesses. So let's add value to one another. Let's recommend one another for business, because opportunities come. And if you know a sister, think about a sister first. I'm not saying the brothers are wrong. The brothers know how to do this thing better than us, guys. They know how to do that. So in Women in Business, we help each other with businesses because we have events that happen. We meet like this and we talk about money, we talk about things that concern us as women, and we give each other ideas in terms of how we can grow our businesses. And I find that I'm able to get more businesses because of the people I sit around with. So I'm also like motivating you to associate yourself with the right people that will make you grow, that will make your vision grow, that will actually challenge you to be better than who you are today. You know, when you walk out today, you will not be the same. So before I sit down, I'll just like to share with you what's coming up for Women in Business, and I'd like questions afterwards because I might have missed something. I'll take 3 people and then I'll sit down. So on the 9th of September, we are going to have Embrace Her Masterclass in Maritzburg. If you're from Maritzburg, please make sure that you join us. We're having it with an author, a life coach, wellness coach as well, Felicia Gusen. So if you're in Maritzburg on the 9th, but then on the 10th, we're here in Durban. We're training women on how to embrace themselves. Because sometimes as women, we have something so powerful, but we do not believe in it. Yeah. So she's gonna be teaching us. We're gonna be at Impala Ridge here in Durban on the 10th. And it's only 350. If you're a member of Women in Business, it's 320. And then
Instagram.
yes, we do have an Instagram page. I'll share it with you. And then on the 14th, we have our Zoom meeting, which is, it's called Coffee and Conversation. We're going to be hosting one of our members. So it's there, it's free. And then on the 16th in Maritzburg, again, there's a restaurant called Fire and Vine. We're going to be having our Building a Powerhouse. There, we're going to be talking about emotional intelligence. So if you're interested in all these things, just speak to me and then I'll send you all the programs, because join the right tribe. And then on the 22nd to the 24th of September, we are having a leadership boot camp. We're going to Nottingham and it's going to be in a farm. The cost is 3,000. It's a weekend away. Everything is going to be so exciting. There, the theme is it's playtime, because, you know, Jack, the thing about Jack, what makes Jack a dull boy? Yes, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So we want to go and play as ladies, and then be empowered, because we want to be refreshed as well. We want to come and be powerhouses that we are, because we don't want to be all work. So we're going to be playing in that weekend. And then on the 30th, as Coach Mashudu also said, we are having our fashion in Durban, in Maritzburg as well, and the cost is 350 if you are not a member of Women in Business, and 300 for members of Women in Business. But guys, in my corner, the money is there. Don't undermine your passion. I'm an accountant by profession, but there are things I'm doing that are giving me more money than accounting. So if you're passionate about other things, focus on that passion, make it work. It's possible. And get advice from the people around you who are doing amazing things. Learn from them as much as possible. I mean, if I see someone doing something amazing, I ask them, "What's hypo girl? How did you do that?" Well, I won't copy them exactly, but I'll do it with what I have in mind. Because we all have that thing. We all have that calling that God is calling us to. So follow that calling. Because when I left corporate, I wasn't too sure how am I going to make money. Because I was thinking, accounting takes forever to make money. But no, I've got other things as well happening. And don't have one stream of income. Try to have many streams of income. They say an average millionaire has got more than one stream, has actually got 7 streams of income. So work on income, work on yourself, continuously develop yourself. You'll never go wrong. So Becca, can you please stand up? She's my example, the one whom I met in January, but her business is flourishing. You are so amazing. I'm so proud of her. She's actually become my close friend as a client, because she's like, "Nompilo, can I do this on a business account?" And we've been working together this journey, and it's so amazing to have a good relationship with the clients, and you see them growing, and the workshops she's attending. I'm so proud of you for all the efforts that you put on yourself. When I say go for this workshop in Durban, she's there. She was actually the first one to pay today. She saw the post and she's like, "I'm paying now," and she's been inviting people. So it's women like you that really make me wake up in the morning and say, "God, thank you for calling me," because I believe I'm called by God. Thank you so much. I'd like to take questions.
So we only want to take, no, you can keep this mic. Where's our other mic, please? We can have it.
if you can have it. And so we're going to take the 3 questions, but please, ladies, we're all still all around. There will be some time for interaction afterwards. But for now, can you just keep it to 3? We really want to get to know and hear what everyone has to say. We just have a bit of a time constraint. But Nompilo, over to you for those 3 questions, please.
No, if the questions are there, if there are no questions, that's okay. I'm happy to do one-on-ones as well later.
If there's no one volunteering, I'm going to volunteer someone myself. Right. So it's the overview which you also in what have you gotten from this talk? Just from each is your average. If you can stand, please.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
What I've learned today with Anna, you need to be true to yourself and be bigger than you can afford. And what I've learned with Anna, some other things is then to have different streams of income. That's what I've learned.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ms. Nompilo. This has been very engaging and enlightening. However, guys, we are